welcome to the season finale of the Green and Gold Gridiron Show. I'm Margot Morin.
I'm Chris Sheets from the Kissin' Country Morning Show. A tough loss for our Eskimos in BC last week. You know what? It broke my green and gold heart. But you know what? We still have a chance to clinch the West by beating that other green team that'll be here, the Riders, getting a little help from the Montreal Alouettes. Go Montreal, go.
Oui, oui. And today we've got a great show. And to start it all off, we're going to get to know a former cheerleader a little bit better. That's Karen Sebulak.
My name is Karen Sebulak, and I'm on the Edmonton Eskimos cheer team management team. I do a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, so helping out at practices, running the photo shoots, producing the playing cards, also organizing and arranging the unveiling party, and then I think my biggest thing is production of the cheer team calendar. We actually start production of that. I'm already planning next year's calendar now, so a year in advance I start that, but from the actual hard planning, we start that usually in about March, start the photo shoots in May and June, do all the design work, post-production stuff through the summer for a release date of September 1st, in time for the Labor Day game. I was on the cheer team for 4 years. I was a dancer on the team, and it was 4 of the most fun years of my life. I think any rookie would agree that the first time you walk out onto that field, it's just overwhelming and you can't actually believe that you're on that field and you get to perform in front of 50,000 fans. I've been a huge football fan my whole life, so actually getting to be right down on the field and be part of the game experience instead of just watching was such an awesome experience. Go ahead with info. I am an emergency medical technician with Alberta Health Services. I was originally in school for police and investigations, and as part of that program we had to take a CPR and first aid course, and the person who came in to teach that was a paramedic, and just listening to him teach the course and listen to his stories about the job, it just sounded really exciting and like something that I thought I would really enjoy doing. So kind of changed my course from there and went into EMS. I work out of Alberta Beach full-time, so we get to work, do our truck check, make sure that all of our drugs are in order, all of our supplies are in order, that we have everything we need for the day, clean the station, clean the truck, and then we respond to calls. Because we're out of Alberta Beach, we cover a really large rural area, and that being said, to transport even to a hospital, we're looking at long distances, so in an average shift, it's not uncommon for us to do 400 to 600 kilometers of driving. So aside from enjoying the job and having fun with my partner while I'm at work, we also do get a chance to interact with the community and really make a difference for a lot of people, and that's a lot of gratification, just be able to go out and help someone when they really need you.
You know, Chris, Karen has contributed so much to the Eskimos cheer team over her years with the team. I'm sure Coach Diane Greeno loves having her around still.
Absolutely, as do we all. There's one school in Sherwood Park every year that takes Eskimo spirit to a completely different level. It's called Green and Gold Day. Our cameras were there when a few Eskimos and even Coach Kavis Reed. Man, this guy, for his first year as the coach, has been out in the community so much as they took in the festivities.
Today is the end of about 10 days that have been filled with coloring contests, super skill contests, hot dog meals, giveaways, excitement, and as I said, opportunities for kids to go home and look towards waking up and wearing green and gold and spending a day and having fun. And they certainly did. And all credit to the Eskimos who just make our day so much easier. It's community service, and that's what they're known for.
Good afternoon, everybody.
So today we're here and we're reading to the kids, and we're also going to do some activities. Just giving back to the community. It's a thing that I guess the Eskimos do every year. It's my first year on the team, so it's my first experience doing it. So I just read a book to the grade 2 class.
It's a loose tooth. I know what to do.
I'm from the East Coast, so Edmonton's already offered me so much. I just like to give back now. We don't have any pro teams out there, but we do have like a junior hockey team in the Q. So sometimes, they'd come in and read a book or whatnot, but besides that, no, I didn't have any, professional teams come out and read anything. You just see them, asking the questions and get so excited that I'm here is not only a great feeling for me, but, it's a good experience for them as well, and I'm glad that, they can have that experience.
Their work is going to be their signature on the playing field as it is going to be in life. This was a grade 9 leadership class, and the basis of the conversation that we were having is why be a leader and how to lead. And those young people are very intelligent and they're very astute, and I think they have the right foundation. Their hearts are definitely in the right place. You know, it's often said when they're in school and they're playing sports, they're a student athlete, and I think the first word is the valuable part, is the student part of it, is the small percentage of professional students that become professional athletes is very, very small. And for the most part, the kids have to understand that doing things the right way academically will allow you to have a foundation in life, because no matter what you do professionally, you have a long-standing career. But if you're in a professional sports, it's a very abbreviated career.
Anytime you can work with an organization like the Eskimos and bring excitement to a school, it's what we do. You know, so whether it's math, science, or excitement, we like to build it all in. But certainly, you know, wearing green and gold and having kids look forward to school started a long time ago. We've just been lucky enough to continue it. So I'd probably say a healthy 20 years or so. You know, so it's been good. Tomorrow, we look forward to another type of excitement. You know, we look forward to game day on the weekend. You know, so we continue on. I mean, the kids are going home and having supper tonight, talking about green and gold and the Eskimos, and that's a great way to have supper.
Wow, were those kids pumped? I'm sure that's a day they'll never forget.
So last week in Out of Bounds, we saw that Jason Barnes is a bit of a daredevil, and Adarius Bowman is kind of scared of heights.
How is a guy that tall, he's like 6'4", and the 6 feet of it is legs, be scared of heights? But anyway.
I'm not sure, but this week we made them go head-to-head in a race to scale the 5-story obstacle course at Ropes Quest at West Edmonton Mall, and it was not much of a challenge.
Hi, welcome to Out of Bounds. I'm Jason Barnes.
I'm Adarius Bowman.
We're out here at Ropes Quest at West Edmonton Mall. We're about to have a little challenge here on the obstacle course.
Check us out. I'm about to win.
We're about to lose.
This your one wood right here.
Yep. Fight.
Oh my goodness. You stuck?
No, I'm good.
Slow down, JB. Oh yeah, it looked like you walked into the wrong one.
Yeah, this was not the right choice. Bro, I'm nice. They need to put me on American Gladiators or something.
So you coming right back now?
Come right back up.
You picking another one? This your one wood? I gotta try to take that one. So. Come on, you already used the wood.
Come on, man.
You already used the wood.
Oh.
You already used the wood. Not yet.
Time.
Time.
Bro, this reminds me of that MXC.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you lost already.
Nah, we good. That's gonna get me right. That's my one wood. the same one, right?
I hope you fall. Let's go, AD.
I'm about to beat you.
Frame it, AD. One more step than you need. One more step than you need.
You're about to lose, baby.
Oh, wait, I ain't gonna let you cross.
He lost, Tom. We had a great time down here at Rope Quest on Out of Bounds. I am the champion. Have a good night.
Okay, so who would have thought that the guy that was afraid of heights would be the real contender?
I know.
Good on him for
That's
winning.
Hilarious. Well, and you watch Adarius Bowman during the game, and when he gets competitive, they can't bring him down with that ball. It was the same kind of idea, obviously. Morley Scott does a great job with the play-by-play for the Eskimo games. Let's get some inside information on your Eskimos right now with Morley's Minute.
All right, Chris, thanks very much. Okay, guys, I'm going to try and explain this to you now, what can happen. Eskimos, of course, with a disappointing loss on Saturday night in Vancouver against the BC Lions. It put them in a situation where to get first place in the West, they're going to need some help. But first and foremost, they got to win their game. So here's the situation for the Eskimos. We know they're in the playoffs. We know they're going to play a playoff game. We just don't know where it's going to be. We just don't know when it's going to be, and we just don't know who it's going to be against. The scenario is this. It could be right here at Commonwealth Stadium, and that could be the semifinal, or it could be the final. It could also be in Vancouver against the Lions. It could be in Calgary against the Stampeders. It could be the semifinal, or it could be the Western final. We don't know yet. We're all going to have to sit in front of the television set after the game here on Friday night at Commonwealth Stadium and watch and see what happens in the other two games. So here it is. If the Eskimos win against Saskatchewan on Friday, they clinch second place. If the BC Lions lose to Montreal the next night, they clinch first place. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is we don't even want to talk about that. So let's just hope for this one thing. An Eskimo win to clinch second place, and then a BC Lions loss to Montreal the next night, and the Eskimos will then clinch first place and host the Western Final right here at Commonwealth Stadium. I hope you have it, because there's going to be a test later. Back to you guys.
Well, that does it for today's show, and it wraps up this season of the Green and Gold Gridiron Show. It has been a pleasure hosting for you, and Mr. Sheets working with you as well.
I love working with Margot, too. She's like a little sister who loves football. You can't ask for anything more.
If you'd like to check out any of our past episodes, you can head out to esks.com or shawtv.com. Now, it's the end of the season, and we want to hear your comments, good or bad.
Yep.
We also would like to know what you want to see on the show for next year, so please send those in to the Gridiron Show at shaw.ca.
And you know what? Much like we appreciate the viewers of this, the Eskimos appreciate their fans. They're having Fan Appreciation Night as the Saskatchewan Roughriders come to town Friday, November 4th at 7 p.m. So there's going to be a lot going on with appreciating the fans. And also Santa's Anonymous Night with 6:30 Chad. Don't forget to bring a new unwrapped toy or cash. They'll take that and they'll be collecting them before the game as well. And huge playoff implications for the game. Of course, the Eskimos are still fighting for first place in the West, something they haven't done in 8 years. So it's going to be a huge game. If you can't be down at Commonwealth with us watching it, you can listen on the Voice of the Eskimo 6:30 Chat or check your Shaw HT listings. But until next year, and of course all throughout the playoffs,
go Esko!
Had a great time at Rope Quest.
From the top.
From the top. Cut. Had a great time down here at Rope Quest. I can't say that Rope Quest for it.
You got too many teeth in his mouth.
I ain't got enough teeth. Had a great time here at Rope Quest. I can't say that for it. Had a great time down here at Rope.